everybody.
Hi.
Welcome to the Barrel Roll Post-Credit Show, where we talk about all the things we've been playing, watching, doing, entertaining ourselves with. So yeah, if you want to see us actually talking about news-related stuff, check out our newscast, which is on our YouTube channel right now. Otherwise, I'm Nick.
Brian.
Chris.
And that's what I've been doing.
Maybe
not
Tony.
Brian.
Maybe a Tony shows up later.
And Tony's out catching Pokemon
Tony's
right
still
now.
catching Pokemon. I guess we could just tell him.
He's at about 60 Pokemon right now.
Yeah,
He says about 60, maybe more.
So there's an event going on, and more Pokemon that are caught by players in the world.
Yes.
What happens?
Essentially, what has to happen is the people in Chicago right now at this big event have to do so much. Like, they have to reach a goal, and then the rest of the world has to reach a different goal. And if everybody does that, it unlocks the next tier of challenges until eventually... Essentially, what's supposed to happen is a legendary appears at the end of all this if everybody does what they're supposed to do.
And we are not doing what they're doing. And Tony says it is not going well.
That's not surprising.
That's what we heard. Yeah.
I believe... Because, again, if you expect the world to play, that number's going to be a big number.
Yeah. And it's mostly big in North America and Japan.
Yes.
And not really
anywhere else.
Well,
because depending on your data plans and what you have going on around the world, like, you know, or cell service, or where you are, or if you still actually give a crap about Pokemon.
Yeah.
Like, and again, if I don't care about Pokemon Go, I have no idea there's a legendary that might come out this weekend.
They didn't really advertise
kind of.
Sort of.
People who do pay it are paying attention.
Like, you're hoping that you still have one friend in your circle of friends that plays Pokemon.
Like, even when I open my game, there's no indication that there's some sort of event coming on. So.
Like, it tells me there was a raid going on in my
there was
area.
a notification I got, not in the game, but outside the game, that said there's an event going on.
Oh.
Yes. I got one little notification.
That was about
that
it.
was
I didn't even see it. I probably was like,
but yeah,
exactly. You see another Pokemon Go.
Tony says he got about 60, maybe more.
Yeah.
I got 6.
I got 2.
0. You're welcome.
I'm pulling my weight.
I'm not.
That's a little weird. This shit head buried.
Yeah, she's burning her head.
Yeah, it's too dark, or it's too light out. She's trying to nap.
Again?
Okay. Do you want to go on the
That's pretty much what she does.
She'll let her on the floor.
Sure.
She'll find a place to nap.
I'll be keeping an eye on you, pup, because you've been kind of twerpy today.
Twerpy.
As in, like, squatting.
As we all, like, look off camera. What's going on?
Either way, so I have been on puppy watch, essentially. That's what I've been up to.
What's your puppy's name?
That's Pancake. The thing that went onto the floor is Pancake. So she's technical difficulties version 2.
Smaller right now.
Smaller version right now. But we picked her up last. We've had her for a week. So after the newscast and the post-credit show last week, I'm like, everybody out of my house.
I'm getting a puppy.
And we went to the rescue place, and the lady asked us if we wanted to take her to that day or once she was all, like, spayed and neutered and everything. Or spayed. Not spayed and neutered. You can't do that.
You could try.
You could.
Maybe.
The doctor will go, why did you put spay and neutered? Well, you never know. Either way, so yes, we're taking care of her until she's spayed, and then we've officially adopted her. So right now we're foster parents.
Foster parents.
So
cool.
So that's pretty much. I've been doing that with her. I went through some of the DLC stuff in the Zelda game, Breath of the Wild. The other night when you were over, I kept calling it Wind Waker.
Yeah, I got
the DLC for Wind Waker, and it's like.
I don't know why I was thinking about Wind Waker.
It's a little old.
So there's some new armor out.
Is that all?
There's a hard mode, which I'm not even bothering to attempt.
You know,
I tried it once last night.
I find it funny that it's like we draw the comparisons between this and Horizon. Horizon comes out not too long ago with hard mode as well.
Well, okay. Zelda's hard mode is enemies have more health, obviously. Weapon durability stays the same.
Yeah.
Okay.
So for and Zelda, it's already bad. Like it has nothing to do with shield. I barely ever used my shield as a shield.
Mm-hmm.
Like I dodged more than anything.
Yeah.
But when you're smacking an enemy down with a stick and the stick breaks, And you're like, okay, pull up my next stick. Whack, whack, whack. Stick breaks. Hard mode is like, okay, are these bad guys worth it, or should I just haul ass the other way?
Yeah.
Like, that's the choice you now make. On top of more health, though, they also have health regeneration.
Yeah.
So if you don't keep smacking them, their health goes back
Their
up.
health blinks red and blue, and it goes higher.
Yeah.
So
if you don't continually smack the thing, like, it's not even like, okay, smack, 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 defensive position. Smack, 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 defensive position. It's like, smack, 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 smack.
Yeah.
They also hit harder.
Yes.
That's not surprising with hard mode.
So,
But in this game already, if you've played Breath of the Wild, a lot of those first bad guys hit you like twice, you're dead.
yeah.
So now it's essentially like a low minion bad guy hits you once at the beginning of that game, dead.
Yeah. I was at 3 hearts, got hit once, half heart left.
Right.
And you're like, oh great, I'm gonna just haul and just run it. I had a stick. Hit a bad guy 3 times and it broke, and I'm like, okay, I got nothing to hit you, because I didn't even make it to like the shrine where you get like bombs.
Yeah.
I couldn't even make it there yet, and I was just like, I got nothing to hurt you with.
Yeah.
I'm gonna run.
So that's why I started hard mode, and I'm like, I don't want to put myself through this.
Yeah.
So I stopped before I even talked to the old guy on the... Oh no, I started talking to him, and I'm like, you know what? This isn't worth it for me. So I went and got all the new armor that you can get. There's also the Master Trials.
Okay.
So it powers up the Master Sword. Not that the Master Sword can't depower.
Yeah. Still has durability.
It still has a durability.
Everything has durability.
But the Master Sword, out of all the weapons in the game that should not have durability, this one, it loses power, though. Like, it needs time to recharge.
Yeah.
Either way, so this Master Quest, when you start doing... Or not Master... Yeah, well, Master Quest, Master Sword Trial, essentially goes like, hey, it's going to bring the sword to its fullest potential. And I'm like, Scar, it won't. Like, Nintendo listened. Nope. They're going to make sure that it doesn't have durability anymore. No. That's not what they did.
I wish they could do an update where you can at least repair it, like maybe at the expense of ore and flint and.
Well, no, but you
stuff,
don't like.
but...
You just got to cool down, so you essentially sit behind a tree for a while. But are those new Pancake?
Yes.
But all this does is usually the sword does 30 damage, unless you're fighting guardians.
Yeah.
Then it does 60 damage. By doing these trials, you unlock the 60 damage to everything.
Will it go up even more with Guardians?
So it kind of counteracts the...
No, it just takes the 60.
Kind of counteracts their health then.
If you do it in hard mode, yes, eventually you'll.
Yeah.
But yeah, to get there in hard mode, it's I don't even know how people are making it off the island.
Pretty much, you run away from everything.
Yeah.
It's just survival.
But either way, the master trials, they take away all your gear.
Okay.
And so you start in your underpants, and you have to pick up sticks and
as one does in the
weapons.
wild.
Yep.
Do you find armor after?
No, there's no
Or
armor
just
in there.
armor
There's
in
better
there?
weapons, so you can keep increasing your weapons, and you can find food. So if you know how to cook specific foods to give you extra defense, you can do that. But it's at the point where I'm just like, okay. So I can get to. I think I can get past the first checkpoint.
Okay.
I've gotten to the first checkpoint. It kind of, in Super Smash Bros. When you're doing the thing, and all of a sudden you beat so many battles, and you get that world with like the chest.
Yeah.
Hey, we need that. That's not for you to chew. Take the ball. You were doing really good. Chew that.
I want that.
She's like, I'm tired of the ball. Not really good. You kind of reach that stage here too, where there's a couple chests.
Yeah. I think she's still playing. Is she?
No, she's not.
Okay.
That's
But she's
just
seeing a move.
That's just the cord.
okay.
Yeah, let's.
I thought I'd give it some slack so that the next time she pulls it, it doesn't like.
And so I reached that port. So it gives you some food. It gives you some items to kind of go on to the next thing with. But
Yeah.
I'm at the point where, and I'm not sure if I'm too conservative with stuff. Hey, Sniffy, come here. Pancake, come here. You know what? I'm gonna just hold you in the ball.
She is exploratory.
She is, but she's exploratory and still pees places. So
Yeah. Puppy.
So either way, I haven't made it through the trials yet. So that's the last bit of DLC stuff I have to do. Until more DLC comes out this fall.
Hooray.
Other than that, I picked up Splatoon after the servers calmed down on
Oh yeah.
Thursday night.
How long
Yeah.
how At what time?
11 o'clock our time, so an hour after it launched. I finally was able to download it.
Gosh.
Oh, I waited till the morning. I didn't even bother.
Well, 10 o'clock hit, and I'm like, yeah! And it's like, eShop not working. And I'm like, oh, yeah.
Then you could get through sometimes, but then once you clicked on, like, Splatoon, it'd be like...
Yeah.
Not working. Error.
So, yeah, I got it to finally go. And so I'm level 9 in Splatoon 2. Nice. It is Splatoon.
I never played the first one, so I don't know the difference between the two.
The biggest piece is the gamepad on the Wii U was your map.
Okay.
So you had a constant map that you could check, and it would show you where was inked and where wasn't. Yeah. And you could also press on the map, and that's how you would fast travel.
Wow.
Yep.
Hi.
Hello.
Hello.
Puppy's pressing things. Because I know I turned it on. Well, ignore all the stuff I've done. Either way, Dog, Splatoon 2, and Zelda.
Breath of the Wild.
But yeah, Breath of the Wild DLC. But yeah, Splatoon 2, you've got Splatoon.
I played,
You've played, so we'll transition to you as I continue to...
I'm level 6. Not quite sure.
Level 9!
Not quite your level. I'm trying to decide which guns I want to use or weapons I want to use.
See, and that's the bonus I kind of have, having played Splatoon, is I know, like, I'm not even bothering with the roller, because I don't like the roller.
It's good to start.
Yes, and people,
it covers a lot of area right off the bat. But once you get into fighting, it's all people are doing is just back up.
Yeah, they just kite you, and you're just like.
Well, and then I've bought armor to someone hit me with the roller, which is usually a one-hit kill.
Yeah.
My armor prevents that.
Ooh, I need that armor.
So the one guy hit me and was like, "You're clearly," and started turning.
Oh, so he was like,
and because he thought he rolled over me.
Yeah.
But it hit me, and I didn't, even I was surprised it didn't, because I have no idea what's on my armor at this point in time. So it hit me, and I didn't die, and I'm like, I'm not dead. And he's turning, because he's like,
this guy's
he's dead. And I'm like, I'm a god.
He's like, what the hell just happened?
Right.
Maybe he's on the Reddit right now being like, glitch!
Yeah, this game is broken, and I refuse to play it anymore.
Yeah, I played it for a while. Like I said, deciding which... I'm going back between... Going back between the roller...
Yeah.
I think the splatter gun, I think it was right.
The splat shot?
Splat shot?
Yeah.
I have it on my... I downloaded it while we were waiting.
Oh, the app?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's an app for it too.
I gave in.
So the app is this is the Nintendo app for their online stuff.
Oh right.
Now
you talked about
the voice chat that we talked about last time is junk.
Yeah.
Because technically, to invite to parties and to chat through it, we would have to plug stuff into our phones to do that. And if I'm going to do that, we're just going to use Discord because we already have the channel.
Yeah.
It works better.
Text you guys.
Or just through text.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I mean, Splatoon 1 didn't have voice chat. And I remember Brian and I playing it.
Like that.
We just went through Skype.
Yeah, we just went through Skype.
Well, I don't mind there's no voice chat because then you don't have to hear anybody.
I know, but for us playing together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you want to just talk.
And I mean, we pretty much shot the shit when we played. It wasn't even, it wasn't even like, go left, go right. It was like, that was stupid. Like,
I died.
Oh, no.
You have those little signals like, go my way or follow me.
And that's all you've ever needed, which is perfect for Splatoon. But the other part of the online is this. So when you press the button, it opens on Switch Online.
Switch Online.
Switch Online.
Switch Online.
And from there, it tells you. So if in case you're still wondering about this online junk, there, you get that screen.
Yeah.
And then that screen tells you, game-specific services. So if you're just doing online, this is all you need. But if you have Splatoon 2 and the thing knows you have Splatoon 2, it opens up to a whole bevy of extra stuff.
Yeah.
Ooh,
now, this extra stuff I think is awesome.
That's kind of cool.
It gives you stats.
It gives you stats.
I never seen in the game.
And then if you press this button, you can actually order clothes that you then get in-game.
Nice, nice.
Now you still have to pay money, like in-game money for those.
Yeah.
And all that stuff, but it's kind of a cool. You have to keep checking back because they
switch.
They always update,
in an hour. This is
they always
gone.
Update, yeah.
And then that's on for 11 hours.
Well, that's actually smart.
I mean, even the maps on this change every couple hours?
Every couple hours, but this shows you the map rotation.
I'm just curious, though, since I'm new to the kind of this universe, how does the matchmaking go? Like, what decides players you're going to play with?
Level eventually.
Eventually?
Once everything evens out.
Because I'm like, I'm still level 6, but like I'm level 3, and there's a level 9 in there, and I'm like, well, this is
because
there's
not enough. Well, there's too many people.
Of a player base,
and there's not enough of a disconnect yet. Once there's a disconnect, you'll only play with.
That's great because they have that gun you were telling me about, kind of a zapper.
Yeah, the Nintendo zapper.
You get that at level 9.
Yeah.
I don't have that at level 3.
Right.
All I have is my little.
So I was playing some matches where I was like level 5, and there was one other level 5 in there, and a bunch of level 1s.
See, I would love that.
And it was just like, what? Yes, the matchmaking right now is very wishy-washy. Okay. But the other best part of it is if you stay in that lobby and everybody stays, they'll actually mix the teams up.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were mixing up.
Yeah.
But it was just like.
Which is kind of
cool. I'm hoping I'm on the level 9 team. Because there is one match where we went in there and it was just turf war.
Yeah, it's always just turf war, right?
And we actually made it to their spawn point. That's how much we covered. We went right up to their spawn point. And we wouldn't let them out.
I know. I love that when you can pretty much camp them until they're, but this part too, like saying that I am level 9. I have won 25 games and lost 25 games. Just because I'm level 9, that just means I've been playing a ton.
Mm-hmm. I guess, but still you have access to more stuff than I do.
Yes, I have access to more weapons. We have access to the same clothes. Because my clothes, my clothes the clothes update every 24 hours.
Okay.
Now,
weapons-wise, so like that's what I'm focused on. Is I'm trying to get that what I could.
But
feel
at the same time, there are people who play this game, and even the old one. Yeah. I stuck with the gun I unlocked at level 3.
Yeah.
Like I'm
going through. I'm seeing what they want to.
And you have to, because I did the same thing on 1, where it was like, ooh, I guess I should try the roller, and I'm like,
I don't like the roller.
I don't like this.
Well, some people really love the roller and hate like other stuff.
No, that's why anymore.
So.
But like I'm going between the roller.
Yeah.
I was using the splatter shot for a long time.
Yeah.
And the dual pistols.
See, and I haven't tried the dual pistols yet, and they're new.
Yeah. They're not much different than I don't notice much difference between.
It's the moves that come with the weapons a lot of the time. So the
what was it? The roller has like a curling bomb.
A curling bomb, yeah.
Which I found hilarious.
Yeah.
There's like a balloon.
Yeah.
Type.
Yeah, it looks like a water balloon. Yeah. There's the triangular bomb that takes like a 3-second timer to kind of count down and explode. The water balloon explodes on impact. The one that comes with the zapper it looks like a punching bag.
Okay.
And it kind of splatters around and then goes.
Oh, nice.
The special.
And it changes your special.
So
that's the one thing I don't like with the zapper is the special.
I don't know which special I like though right now.
And that's again, you might pick a gun that you don't like all that much.
The special
is different. Not behind the wall. All right, you can walk.
I'm torn between which special because there's the homing rockets.
Yep.
And I don't really do. I don't think I've caught anybody with those. Because when you target someone,
it shows you that you're targeted. Sometimes you can't escape though. Like you can escape it easily by going squid mode. The other
just running around.
The other piece is though
faster squid.
Remember, you're trying to paint the ground, and that homing missile does a really good job because it boom, 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 boom. So you paint like 4 spots. So the trick is to try and as the guy avoiding it, squid and like paint the ground at the same time. So you go in like a tiny circle so that that thing doesn't cover a lot of area. Because that's kind of the thing with Splatoon is learning cover ground. Not necessarily
as important.
Kills can because it takes people out of the game.
Oh, I've been focusing on. I'm trying to get rid of them.
And that helps. Like that is so if someone's pretty much taking care of trying to take people out, the rest of the team should be trying to cover it as much floor area. And remember that too. Walls don't count to your point total.
I noticed that because my special wasn't going up as I'm painting the wall, and I'm like, this is.
Walls are for mobility.
I don't even use the walls that much. To be honest, I'm just.
And you're new. You will come to the Zen moment of like.
There's a move where everyone just hides in the paint until someone shows up. And that's you kill someone, and then you start painting.
Well, that's
more,
what I was doing with the roller.
Wait.
Yeah. I was doing with the roller. I'm waiting because it's like you said, it's a one shot. Yeah. So I'm waiting, and just splat, go back down.
And roller's really effective at the beginning too, to try and get those paths that people can squid to get
through. Yeah. So really.
My only problem is like, we had one game where there was 2 rollers.
Oh.
I've had a team against all rollers.
All rollers.
I'm not. Oh. So. And that's tough because you're trying to cover area, and if you can't kind of get the pattern down, people don't know quite what they're doing.
Yeah.
So all of a sudden it's like a game starts and everybody runs right, and I'm like,
there was this repainting.
And everybody's painting the same area, and it's like, okay, guys, Well,
I try. Like even when I respawn, I try and go a different direction than when I went before.
Yeah. Meanwhile, I'm the guy at the beginning who's like, okay, I'll get the starting zone kind of covered, and
there's people that do that already. I'm one of the guys.
And
that
that's
wanders.
fine. Yeah. But as long as you wander in a direction that you can stay close.
I'm usually the lead.
But again, as a roller, you should be because you're kind of you're
paging
leading
the
that
path.
Yeah, and if someone takes that path and starts, shooting sideways, you're good to go.
Yeah.
She under the. I don't know where she is.
Oh, she's sleeping, but just behind.
Oh, okay. So yeah, are you enjoying Splatoon?
It's really hard to get into the controls.
Yeah. Oh yes, and we'll switch that for you. Did you bring your Switch or just the controls?
No, I just brought the controls.
Oh,
okay.
No, I'm trying to do this and refocus. Okay, refocus. And I'm still doing that.
With Splatoon 2, have they changed it? Because before it was you either play single player, or you could play multiplayer online.
Yeah.
Can you play any multiplayer locally?
I have to check. Because I didn't actually.
If you go into the arcade.
Yes, that's right.
You go. There is a. Because I was kind of exploring everything around there.
That's right. I saw that too, and I'm like, oh, good local play.
Because there's a mission. There's the stores. Then there's you go down a sewer or whatever, and there's the mission.
The single
player stuff. Yeah. If you go a little farther past the sewer, there's kind of a training. They call it a job.
It is a job. So if you actually play that online, you'll get bonuses and cash.
Well, they say to avoid it.
It's because it's the seedy part of town. I did the training, and I'm like, okay, and then I tried to find a game, and no one's playing that game right now. But we can play that game together. On the Discord thing now, you can not Discord, on the WhatsApp, just be like, hey, Splatoon anybody? And then Brian can be left out.
Yeah.
Computer stuff.
Hold on, I'll forest and Splatoon at the same time.
I've been just sticking with the Turf Wars right now until I get to level 10, and then I'll jump into ranked.
And ranked is where stuff, again...
It's a little better in
matchmaking because you go from just levels to now ranks, so like ABC.
Yeah.
Or C-.
I'm not playing huge amounts at a time with this game. Yeah. I'm kind of going for 45 minutes, and then I'm stopping.
And luckily the matches are short enough. They're only
because there's really 2 maps. You only give me 2 maps.
Yes.
I'm going to get tired of just doing the same maps over
and that's why the rotation's nice, because then in 2 hours it switches again.
But then, so if I play
45 minutes, take a little break, grab a sandwich,
do something else. That's what my yesterday was just going back and forth between the game. I popped on probably 3 times because I just...
Well, and that's where it's been nice, because again, like I've been watching the dog.
Yeah.
And she, I guess, would be 7 to 9 weeks now. But if she's sleeping, I can play for like 45 minutes.
Yeah.
If she's up and around, I can get in that 3-minute match, and all of a sudden she's awake, and you're like, okay, quit, done. And it's like, oh, this is like, that's where Splatoon's nice.
Yeah, it doesn't take like half an hour for one game.
Or we play Friday the 13th. That's a definite 20-minute match.
20 minutes at least.
Yeah. Unless everybody can escape early or die quick.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been jumping around, doing that for 45 minutes, and then jump back to my PS4 for a bit, playing Crash Bandicoot.
Oh, yes.
Oh, yeah.
God, I don't know why that's so frustrating and hard for me.
Because it's old school, yo.
I don't know, it's the depth perception with the jumps, as I'm not seeming to figure it out.
What game were we playing? Basketball the other night, we were having that problem too. Might be just an age thing.
I don't know. The developers did say they made the game harder.
Yeah, but depth shouldn't be an issue.
It's hard.
You should know the jump should be this far away.
You take the first mission as an example. You can go 2 different ways, and you're trying to get all the boxes.
Yeah.
And there's one point where you hit the explanation thing, and it with the Mario thing, it turns on a whole bunch of boxes, and they're in a row, and you're running up to it. The camera doesn't change. You're behind him, and you're trying to judge your bounces to each individual bucket. And I just
so it's like the camera angle is pretty bad for.
It's not helping my depth perception.
Yeah,
like, it's not helping. Yeah, and then even on the side, going sideways, sometimes it's like, oh, I can't believe I missed that jump. Why?
Because we were playing NBA Playground the other night. And that's exactly what, like, we're like, I got the ball! And then the other team grabs it, and it's like, never mind. I thought I had the ball.
I am not right beside it, apparently.
I am not beside that ball.
It's, I don't know, maybe it's, like I said, maybe it's age.
I don't know.
Like I said, the developer said they did make it harder.
Oh, well.
So there's something about it, but I'm playing a level, where it's taking a while, but I'm starting to get the perception of how much I have to go, but even still I'm making the mistake around missing the jump, and it's like just kicking myself in the butt.
Yeah.
It's like, that's stupid. They give you 5 lives every time. I usually play those 5 lives. As soon as those run out, I'm done.
Yeah.
So I'm usually frustrated with myself at that point in time.
That was like me with the original Mario Brothers.
Yeah.
I would just die and be like, oh, yeah, that's enough. I'll come back to this. Yeah.
It's helping because I'm going back and forth between the two things.
Yeah.
I'm getting frustrated at Crash Bandicoot. Mm-hmm. Then also playing my Necromancer.
Oh, yeah. How's that?
He's level 48 now.
Nice.
I'm in heaven.
Is the season started?
Season 11.
Season 11 has started. Right, I haven't played the seasons. I've been just trying to get that 70, get the people to 70 level.
He's trying to do the achievement hunting where he actually gets like one of everything to level 70, like a crazy person.
I'm at 48 with this guy.
Are you playing another hardcore character?
Not yet. I haven't touched that.
Yeah.
I'm scared because I'm seeing how much I'm getting hit in this one. In Act 3 in the Hell area.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm seeing how much I'm getting hit there, and it's like, ooh, I am really not looking forward to hardcore.
Hardcore.
Well, because I've died 3 times
playing
the Witch Doctor.
Yeah.
Because I figured, hey, Witch Doctor has minions.
Yeah.
Distraction.
They should be kind of like your meat shields.
Should be.
Yeah. And I think that's the fun part of.
But the Necromancer does. He has more.
Oh yeah.
More
all those skeletons.
You get 8. Right off as soon as you get the power, you get 8. Nice. You don't get any more. But you get 8, and then you have your little buddy that hangs around you, the companion. Depends which one you want.
Whoever you've picked.
Because I'm a range guy, I picked the
Barbarian,
Templar guy.
Yeah, Templar.
The
big guy with the big weapon.
Yeah, to go also be a meat bag.
Be a meat bag, yeah.
But I'm almost done the game again.
Oh, nice.
I have to do hardcore mode eventually.
At some point.
You have to reach level 70 as a hardcore.
Yep.
For an achievement.
There's 3 with the hardcore. You have to beat Diablo. You have to get level 70, and you have to beat Azariel,
the fallen angel.
The death guy.
Death. Malthael. I don't know.
You have to beat. Yeah, so you have to beat Diablo and
Storm now. We should really try that again at some point.
Yeah.
So you have to beat those 2 guys in hardcore mode, and you have to get a level 70 character hardcore mode.
Wow. I have never actually gone very far with the hardcore.
I think if I eventually beat that death guy, I will just, for the bounties to try and get to level 70, I'll stick to the lower areas. And just work there. I'm not going to go any higher.
That'd be smart, yeah.
It would really bug me if I beat the game and then I die in the bounties.
Yeah.
It would really I'd be done with the game. That'd be my breaking point.
Yeah. PlayStation's like in half, just like Here's the Storm though. We forgot that on the news that they released a new character. They released a new character info for it. Death.
Malthael is there, but now it's
this one was they showed a picture of the Dark Portal, so we got another Warcraft character, and they announced, and I'm like, oh man, because Grom was always like my fave in Warcraft 3 out of all the people, because he was still like, I destroy, yeah.
Yeah.
His son is now coming into. So Gorosh.
Hellscream.
Yeah. Hellscream. So I'm really hoping for a Hellscream skin.
That would be cool.
Because otherwise I'm not playing as him. I refuse. He was like a horrible addition to... Well, he wasn't horrible. He was badly done in the game. Novelization,
like
he was
in
well
World
done.
of Warcraft, he was...
Novelization.
I think he wanted to bring the...
He wanted to return the Horde to its former
He's
glory.
outside.
Yeah. Oh, Tony's.
Oh, okay. I'll go grab Tony.
But, yeah. So, I mean, that's... And I'm trying out PlayStation Now.
Yeah.
Which is a streaming service for games on the PlayStation. Where you...
I blocked this too much. The green screen. The green screen. The magic.
I can't fix it.
I'll fix it.
Where you could stream old PS3 games and now PS4 games from it.
Yep.
And it's very hard to get into.
Oh.
Well, I'm on the 7-day trial right now because
Yeah.
they give you a 7-day trial. They give you a 7-day trial with this, and don't kick everything over. Green screen's already messed up.
And
your green screen's messed up.
You can help me with the talk with PlayStation Now.
Sorry,
it's a Tony!
I'm trying to...
What's up, guys?
I'm trying
Yeah,
to
fix
PS
the
Now.
green screen.
Oh, yay.
It just needed my skin tone.
Ah, I see.
Racist.
Yes.
Racist.
What's up? What's up, gentlemen?
Just kind of, talking about what I'm playing.
Mhm.
We already talked, didn't Nick?
Cool.
Mostly in
shirt.
silence.
Nice shirt.
Thanks.
I'm trying out the 7-day trial of the PS Now.
They kind of dropped that on everyone, didn't they? Because I turned
I turned my PlayStation on.
and it was the icon was right there in the face, and I'm like, I don't want to sign up right now.
I'm trying it because it's my summer right now, so I got time to try it out.
And there's actually a ton of good games on there too. Like Red Dead Redemption's on there.
Yes, but what I'm finding, I think I have to wait till my brother and sister-in-law are home to get the internet fully mine because I've been kicked out twice because of internet.
Oh,
if it slows down too much,
I was just gonna say
it kicks you out.
I think you need an X amount of speed.
Yeah,
for
which I'm fine.
Unless someone's watching Netflix upstairs.
Or anything.
They weren't even watching Netflix. They came downstairs and then it started bugging out, and I'm like, what? I'm not even playing a serious game right now. I'm playing.
Are you on Wi-Fi or are you wired?
Wi-Fi.
Yeah. They suggest you wired
connection.
Yeah,
wired
they
connection.
They do suggest a hardline connection for PS Now.
Or a really expensive router.
I haven't tried
or
anything
fiber optic
serious with it. Like I'm just doing Marvel Puzzle Quest.
Sure.
Like I'm just to test it out.
Yeah.
There was one moment where it actually said that I'm in 8th in line to play a game.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Wow.
So they have only so many games available. Essentially.
No, only so many people online allowed at a time.
I think that might actually be a licensing
I was going to
issue.
say I think that's a licensing thing because the library is the same way, which is weird for like a digital ebook.
Yeah.
You can take an ebook out of the library, but they only have a license to give out so many.
So many. They can't
I was
just keep giving out.
Yeah, but I was just logging onto the PlayStation Now.
Yeah.
Oh,
I wasn't even into a game. I was just trying to get into the thing, and it's
like just
weird.
You have to wait.
Weird.
You have to
I don't
wait
know.
a minute. You're 8th in line. Like
That's not a good thing right off the
Servers
yeah. There's server
That
queue.
sounds like maybe a server.
That's a server queue.
That's odd.
That's weird for a service
And you
that
remember?
just launched.
Yeah, and you remember like way back when Sony actually purchased the streaming company to help them do PlayStation Now.
You think they would have prepared their servers for
Well, like I said, maybe I need a wired stuff.
I think you do need a wired connection. They recommended just
Well, I had to drill a hole in the floor, and I don't think I'm allowed to do that.
get a nice long Ethernet cable, like 100 feet cable.
You mean the one that runs along
Yep.
the wall now?
Along
in
the
this
wall.
basement? This
Yep.
is the only part you see now.
Yep. You definitely need a long
I have
ass
till
cable.
the 26th to decide whether I want to continue with this. Yeah, I got
Are
a
you
few
gonna
days.
do it with TELUS or Shaw?
TELUS.
Okay. TELUS isn't usually typically too bad.
It's not, like I said, it's only been twice that it's started doing. If I was actually playing a serious game and it started doing that to me,
Yeah.
I might be a little more mad.
Yeah.
Does it
But
at least pick up where you
Yes,
left off?
yes.
Okay, so it's like it keeps
But
it.
this
so it
game
keeps it
has
safe
automatic
station.
checkpoints. It's not.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
It's just a puzzle game. It's not.
But like
even-
in terms of like, oh, you were logged off for whatever reason. We kept your game for like 5 minutes. We kept your game safe for 5 minutes. It's
Well,
like,
even I don't try and go back in because I figure it's just I'm done for them.
Yeah, you're just
Done for that point in time. I'm
Break
not
time.
even.
And it could also be
doing
if
that.
the servers are getting hit too hard on their end. That
Well,
especially if there's queues already to
but
get
if they're
in.
doing that where
They are-
where they threw it up on the home screen,
they
then you
definitely put them
probably
on the home
got
screen.
yeah.
more people logging in right now.
yeah.
So
Yeah,
I'm gonna give it its due diligence and give it like 3 more days
Yeah.
to see.
And
how
then
it
just keep
goes.
playing Splatoon in the meantime.
Or just only play Splatoon 2.
Well, no, and
No.
Chris made a good point where, like, if you play for 45 minutes, considering there's only 2 maps,
Yes.
At first.
play for 45 minutes, take a break, play something else, come back when the map rotation changes, play something.
Play some-
I
again
really
for 45
like
minutes.
I really like going between the Turf Wars and Salmon Run.
What's
I don't
See,
do
I haven't
I
done
haven't done
Salmon Run.
Salmon
Salmon
Run.
Run is the...
It's a horde mode essentially.
Yeah, so it keeps sending bad guys at you, and you're supposed to...
And every
Oh.
once in a while, there's
That's
like
different.
and every once in a while, there's a giant like salmonid is what they call it, a giant boss salmon.
It's not jellyfish.
That's the place
anymore.
where the dinghy, or where Chris said not to go because it was the bad place.
Oh, I see.
Yeah,
What?
it said, well, in the introduction it says, don't
Yes.
go to
Yeah,
that
don't go.
Grizzco or
It's weird.
whatever.
Oh, I straight up went there right
As soon
away.
as they told me no, they're
You
like,
tell me that I can't go somewhere?
okay, that's a
I'm-
lie. The first thing I did was went to see Callie.
I did. Yeah, that was the first
single
thing I
player
did
stuff?
too.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the first thing
Well,
I did.
okay, so for Splatoon 1, Callie and Marie.
Marie?
Marie, so Callie, yeah, Callie and Mary, so calamari.
Calamari.
Yep.
They were the announcers who, when you turn the game on, would go like...
They were
Actually,
the idols. They were the
they,
idols. For
they
the game.
did it every time the map
Oh
switched.
god, that was so annoying.
Every
It
time I
was.
turn on the game, I'm getting...
Yes, every time you turn on the
Yes,
game now.
every time you
you
turn on the
can have-
game, but if you
yeah.
just put your game in sleep
I wish I
mode,
could just skip that.
Every time, and you know, every time it says like
put your
maps have
game-
changed,
yeah.
when you because you've never played Splatoon 1.
No.
Every time it says the maps have
Yeah.
rotation have changed, you press A and go, okay, cool, new maps. In Splatoon 1, when that
you
happened,
get that intro every
Every
2
Every
hours.
time.
no, it was every 4 hours, I think.
Well,
But every time you would
for
get
time it switched.
more than
Yeah.
2 hours, I'm not getting that. But even just going into the game and having to hear that introduction every time.
It's
Then
not
don't
too-
quit the game.
it's not too,
I
Sleep
guess.
Mode. Sleep mode.
I guess.
it's not too bad. Honestly, it's
It's-
really not that bad.
Yeah.
Not bad.
Uh,
Not as bad as.
it's
Oh
not
my,
as bad as
Splatoon
you
1
I don't
was
wanna
real
hear-
bad.
I don't wanna
That,
hear
that
that
was one
stuff.
of the reasons why I stopped playing Splatoon 1.
Yeah.
She's still sleeping on it?
Yep. She's
All
still
right.
there,
Oh,
asleep.
puppy, you're right.
It's behind. Yeah.
Yeah.
See puppy later.
So, but yeah, so no, just going back to that. But I saw Callie, who's all alone by herself,
She's
and then
got the
like
little
slinks
umbrella.
into the thing, and I'm like, must find out what's good because they have new announcers.
Oh, it's not calamari.
No, it's Marie and someone with a P.
I don't know their names anymore.
I don't pay attention to their names.
One of them is like people.
I'm just trying to
super
skip
are
past
fan.
Yeah. So who's the in the one player? Who's the enemy? Like
Still Octoids.
still
Still
Octids?
Octoids, yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
but there's
still
like.
Octoids.
You're going
Are
after
those
the. You're going.
salmons?
No, the salmon
That's a
run
different
is
game.
a third.
Oh,
mode.
it's a third. It's just
It's
another.
a new mode. It's
They're
a
like-
new mode.
Think mechanical
Marina
bad guys.
and Pearl.
Okay.
Yeah,
Marina
Marina and
and
Pearl.
No.
People really
Marina
love
Pearl.
Marina. Like,
Which
care
one is
This
less.
happened the
Marina.
freaking last time.
I don't care. Ian,
You pick one and you
people have been picking that one.
solidify with
People
them
have been picking
forever.
that one.
The
Oh
DJ.
really?
Yeah, people have been picking her. I really don't care.
I
They're all
don't
the-
care either.
They're the same to me. They're both cool.
But you know, and you know when the choices really come in is Splatfest,
Yes.
and which one is like so Splatfest when they show up.
Okay.
Essentially, what happens is on a weekend, it'll go ice cream versus tacos. Which do you prefer?
I think before the week before last week,
Yeah.
they had a Splatfest for ice cream versus cake.
That's what
and,
it was.
Yeah, and so you would choose.
Choose which one you prefer.
So if you
And then you
choose
play
Team
with those
Ice Cream,
people?
Now you're
and
team
then-
ice cream. Every game you win now gets points towards.
I don't
your
win
team.
games, so I'm good.
We'll train you up. We'll train.
Yeah,
you
we'll
up.
get you going.
I'm working on which
But
one I
either
wanna
way,
use.
each one of these two represents either ice cream or cake.
Yes,
Okay.
and then at the end of the weekend, they'll tally over like how many points, how many matches were done,
Yeah.
what the team percentages were, how many people were in groups, like actual friend groups,
Oh,
Yeah.
stuff like
that's
that.
cool stats.
Yeah,
Need a group.
and yeah,
But we can't. We can actually play as a unit now.
yes.
Um,
Unit
Yeah.
app.
But that's how a lot of things, because Callie and Mari, that was like the thing was, people started choosing always just like, oh, if Callie's picking this, it's like the
No.
thing. And I found that I always went
with whatever I
with
want.
whatever, like the right one was. Like I was always on that one
What's
person's
the
side.
Splatfest I really liked last time around was Pokemon Red or Blue.
Yeah.
That was a good one.
And you get a T-shirt for the weekend, and it
Yeah.
disappears after the weekend, which is a shame. I really wish you could keep those.
You wish
those.
you
Even
could-
if they had
yeah.
no stats on them.
I wish I could pay them to keep them.
Yeah.
I think, though not like real money, like in-game coins.
I
Yeah,
think
like
'cause
the-
the
If
other
I could pay them in-game.
the other
coins.
best one was Decepticons versus
Yes,
Autobots.
yes.
Oh,
They-
nice.
They really go out of the way. In Japan, Splatfests are wildly different too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it'll go like sushi or sashimi,
Yeah.
or it's like
But that was the best tie-in ever. They're like Autobots or Decepticons, and I'm like, oh my god. And then the shirt you got, you were
Was-
either red
Or
for
purple.
Autobots, and it had the symbol on the freaking shirt, and I'm like,
I want to keep this.
And then when you're playing in the Splatfest, you shoot that color. Same thing with red and blue with Pokemon. And in Japan, when they did their Pokemon one, it was I think it was red and green. Because they didn't have blue back then. Yeah. So they didn't have blue in Japan.
Have they done these Splatfests yet?
They did the first one for 2.
Did they do it this weekend yet?
No.
No, none for the official release. Okay. None for
this was that like the test fire. They did a Splatfest.
Okay. It was basically a giant elaborate demo.
Yeah. So they get fun because you just get into it because you're like, no, like ice creams lose, like ice cream must win.
Yeah. I'll just choose one and go with it.
You get passionate.
Oh no, you say that now until a decision comes up and you're like, I feel strongly towards tacos.
Tacos are hamburgers.
Right.
Right. That's a tough choice. That is a tough choice. Don't make me
tough.
Is a hot dog a sandwich? Yes or no?
Yeah.
That's not the questions. It would say hamburgers or hot dogs.
I know.
Still hamburgers.
Yeah, that one's a hamburger. Unless it
we kind of discussed it before.
Smokies
I'm
are
trying
hot
to decide
dogs.
my weapons right now.
What are you liking so far?
I don't know.
Yeah.
See, that's where I laugh because he's spending all of his money on weapons, which is the logical thing to do considering he's never used them. Where I'm like, I'm getting armor with my 1,000 coins.
I have I got the Salmon Run T-shirt.
Nice. Did you?
It's got a ton of buffs on it. So.
I'm buying the ones off the app. I'm ordering.
Yes, I can. I really like the dualies. Holy, I did
I
not
haven't tried the dualies.
I'm torn between roller and dually.
Rollers is my go-to, but those dualies are super fun because it's got a little dodge roll mechanic.
Yeah.
And right after you do a dodge roll, instead of crossfire, you cross the beams together and you have double damage for like a split second.
How to do the dodge
but you
roll.
can't move in it, so it's got catch-22. But it's good, you can weave around enemy fire.
That's kind of cool.
It's got a cool mechanic like that. But yeah, I love the paint roll. The paint rollers are really good catch-all.
I find when I'm doing the paint roller, I'm just hiding. Mm-hmm. Like I'm hiding as a squid and waiting for someone to come by and then I'm just smacking them.
Yeah.
That's all I'm doing with the roller.
Okay, so my biggest pet peeve, and this is why I like using the paint roller, is because all the teams I've been playing with always ignore the starting zone.
That's what we just talked about. We just talked about that.
I freaking hate that, and the paint roller is a good way to my teammates are incompetent.
No, I'm going
finish that up and then go.
I just do a path. I'm going.
See, and
one
like
way
I said, I'm okay with being that guy.
Yes, I am too. But
my problem was, like I was telling these guys, I'm like, all of a sudden I had a team with 2 rollers and someone else, and they all went.
They all go the same way, so they're all painting over the same.
So I'm sitting there going like, I got the starting zone, and I'm like, I'll go freaking.
Yeah, like if I was not busy here, I would be out there.
Yeah,
kind of thing, right?
Because that's what everyone forgets is like it's not about killing the enemy team. It's about
I'm down with people getting to the middle.
But no, like roller, like I said, I'm going my path. But once I start encountering people, I'm hiding in my paint, not moving.
Sure.
And just waiting people, and then I'll smack them, and then I'll continue doing it.
Now you know not to really do the walls, right?
Yeah, we just
okay, good.
I've noticed that when I'm painting the walls, my special's not going.
The walls are for mobility.
Good. Okay, so that's the first thing that people like.
Now,
yeah, that's another
issue.
Yeah.
There is one of the maps, I think it's the harbor one, that one wall moves up and down.
Oh, does that one count?
Depends on which way. So you can paint the top, and you can also paint the side. So if it
Oh.
finishes the match and it's like this, you get the points. If it finishes like this, you get the points for up
minor
there.
details.
So they've kind of...
They're playing with that.
Yeah, which is kind of cool, because now you're like, oh, man.
My favorite map so far has got to be Humpback, the skate park. That's my favorite map.
See, that's the one where I always have issues where everybody heads left on that one or straight. Like, they all go, like, beeline for the middle, and I'm just like,
I'll go left.
Get the side ramp.
Now, if there is that sub-weapon still around with the sprinkler? Can you still get that?
I like the sprinkler.
The sprinkler is my favorite one.
I don't think so. I have the one right now because I got the zapper. It's the punching bag looking one that kind of has a little spray at the bottom, but then whoosh, the bigger boom.
No, I like the sprinkler one because
sticky bomb.
The sprinkler is good because you put it if it still exists in Splatoon 2. You put it at the starting area and then you forget it.
Yeah, you can just run away because it'll paint this.
Because it's literally like.
Yeah, and you can just fire it, leave it, go do your own thing.
I'm working it out right now.
Yeah, he's still trying to figure.
I'm figuring out the controls.
We will get.
I'm
we will make an inkling out of you yet.
I'm jumping into it and going through that little training ground that they have, and I'm having a hard time focusing my camera.
Are you doing motion control?
I don't know what I'm doing.
Maybe you shouldn't use.
Yeah, I don't like the.
I don't know what I'm doing.
I tried so hard to make those work.
Now here's my thing: handheld mode. I have it so the motion controls don't work because trying to follow the screen while I'm also.
That's a bad idea.
When I finally got the TV to myself and I'm like, okay, cool. the fact that the Joy-Cons are separate and this is my aiming hand, this going up and down, I'm okay with.
See,
but you play with
that thing you have when you get the system, the controller.
Yeah, play with the grip.
I plug those in and just
okay. So
do that.
I'm on Chris's side here. Like when I play a first-person shooter on a controller, my instinct is to like jiggle the controller back and forth. Like I need that like structure stability. I tried it with the motion controllers, even on the TV, and like I couldn't. My mind wasn't working.
No,
like,
see,
it wasn't translating.
I need those little arms just to kind of just rest my hands on.
I need a pressure. I need to push pressure on.
That's maybe
yeah. But see, and I still love that about Splatoon is you can change it.
Oh yeah, there's
Chris has had some issues changing it.
I have to look at how you guys change yours.
We'll take a look at it later.
It's just he's missing a confirm button essentially somewhere.
I don't think you need to confirm.
You do. There's one because I did the same thing as you did.
I don't
and then
remember.
I went back into the menu and I'm like, I just kept clicking the button.
Yeah.
And I'm
That's
like,
what I'm doing.
Now you're done. I think if you press A and then press start, it'll
maybe, I don't know.
Wash. But you're like...
I tried joining some of your games, but I wasn't sure if I was actually joining your game or not.
No. What do you show up as?
Yasuhiko.
No, you didn't.
What's your username?
Dexter.
Oh yeah, then I would have seen that.
No, I thought I ran into him because it said Nick, and I was like,
I ran into someone's... someone's screen
name.
Someone's screen name was Splatoon 2. I took a picture of it because I couldn't believe it.
Yeah, I think I saw that person.
Splatoon 2.
I don't like
original.
I don't like the new drawing feature.
You mean the lack thereof?
It's there.
It's not a very good drawing feature.
I didn't even
if you go, so on the Wii U, you used to be able to on the
draw.
Draw
yes,
pictures.
yeah.
And then they post them as graffiti and your speech bubble.
Because there's no Miiverse in the Switch, they have to make a different.
Yeah. So now you go. There's a mailbox.
It's to the left. It's to the left.
Go to the mailbox and it'll go, hey, you can draw pictures, but you now need to use...
Even when I'm on the TV?
Your fingers.
A finger. Then you can use the controls.
Yes.
So you can paint like you can paint like an Etch-a-Sketch almost, sort of.
Yeah. It's
minus the, like, you can choose when you draw.
It's funny looking around at some of the people's drawings. Some of them are super crudely drawn.
Yes.
While some look like
super detailed.
I'm like, you did that?
Pixel by pixel. Just like that.
Yes.
So they would do your shirt...
Yes.
But super slow, because if you use the D-pad, it goes in a straight line.
That's a lot more work than I'm willing to put in.
Correct.
Yeah. I'm just going to go play Splatoon 2.
Which makes me sad, because I used to, like, every once in a while, when you kind of were played out, you could draw.
I just really good inklings.
Correct me if I'm wrong, did Splatoon 2 have the stamps or not? Because I know a lot of the Wii U games had stamps in it.
Splatoon has
Did
stamps.
Splatoon have stamps? Yeah. I don't remember stamps.
I used some stamps.
On the Wii U, a lot of the Nintendo games on the Wii U had custom stamps that you could unlock in certain games. So Mario would have its own stamps. So that when you wanted to post something to the Miiverse, you just bring down the stamp menu, stamp it down, and then you didn't have to worry about drawing like Super Mario, Power Mushroom or a Mario or a Splatoon characters.
I noticed at the back of, I kind of wandered with my character, there was that big amiibo case.
Yep.
It's empty.
So that's for unlocking
So you
amiibo.
click on amiibo, like you click on that, you scan your amiibo, the amiibo shows up in the amiibo case.
Yeah. Have you tried your Inkling amiibos? Ed?
So essentially what they do is they want to become your friend. And I'm like, okay, so all they do is save your armor.
So you can't unlock the special armor that you would in the first one anymore?
Yes, you do. So so like the Inkling, because I first I just grabbed my bag and I reached in and I'm like feeling for the squid.
This feels like an
Inkling. Yeah. So I found one of the Inklings.
Yeah.
So I scanned her in, and it's like, you want to be friends? And I'm like, I'm not tying myself to you. I have, like...
that's a pretty heavy commitment to a little plastic toy.
Because I have the squid.
Yeah.
So I'm like, if I'm going to use, like, any of them, I'm going to use the squid, because he's nondescript, he's very, like, I'm not tying myself to Inkling boy or Inkling girl, I'm just going to go gender neutral squid. Inkling. So I scanned him in, and he's like, want to be friends? And I'm like, yeah. Like, are you going to follow me around? Is this like this kind of? Like, what kind of friendship are we going to have?
It's a buddy cop movie.
And he saves your armor that you currently have equipped.
Okay.
So essentially you can save different armor sets to each amiibo.
Okay.
So instead of going through all of your stuff, going equip,
what you want.
I'm just messing around with armor right now.
And that's what you do later in the game.
Yeah, once you have most of it unlocked, or the stuff that you want unlocked.
Well, because there's customizing too.
Yeah.
Where you get to the point of, like, add new slots or get rid of this, and different armor has different perks.
Okay. It keeps the game fresh.
I'm looking at perks.
But the perks,
I'm not caring
not
how
anymore.
They look. I'm just looking at perks.
Yeah, but certain designers in the game, because if you notice, there's different design labels.
Yeah.
All actually have perks that are more frequent on that label. So some of them are defensive, some of them are more offensive, some of them are, and you get to know that as you go on. But you can actually take away and add your own perks as you get the chips now. Like there's this new system to it. Essentially, though, you can build a defensive set of armor with weapons and scan that into an amiibo. You can scan in like an offensive one, or you can scan in a supportive one, and then in between games when you quit and go back out, all you have to do is go to your equipment thing, scan the amiibo, and your armor all changes.
And I think that would work really well if you had lots of Splatoon amiibo.
Yeah.
I have 0 Splatoon amiibo.
Yeah. So is the term not stay fresh anymore?
No. It's off the hooks. Don't stay
off the hook.
Don't get cooked or something.
Yeah, so
off the cook.
Eventually, like, you can change those.
Good.
And add more slots.
We can show you later if you haven't seen it yet.
Yeah.
It's super fun.
Still have to get a Switch.
Yes, you do.
They were super available on Friday. Like everywhere I saw, there was a.
I went to City Center on Friday.
I was thinking about.
And they were out of stock.
I should have messaged you. I'm sorry.
Oh, that's okay.
Sorry.
No,
like Best Buy had they had tons.
Oh.
Brian's just gonna like hit the.
Actually, we'll check Best Buy's website right now. You never know. That was just last night.
We're gonna stop there.
That would be awesome if we stopped there.
No, it's not. No, it's not in store. It's online.
Oh, online.
Online. So you'd have to buy it online.
But yeah, so doing that, and then after the games, I've watched a few movies, I guess.
Oh yeah, they
all sold out.
This is showing up on the site now. Before they wouldn't even show
nearby.
Up.
So click it. We might get
we might be going to find a Switch, which means we have to leave
Southeast
now.
We're gonna leave.
We can reserve it in store.
Yes.
Is this happening?
Yes.
You're welcome.
Thanks, Tony.
Pokemon Go in the Switch.
Really loud on them.
Oh yeah, that was like right out the mic.
Right in the face.
We probably
in your face.
You probably walked the dog.
We didn't walk.
Is this South Common? Number 3.
No, South Common. Oh, maybe.
There's 2 of them. So
no, Edmonton South is South Common.
Yeah, I know. I'm looking.
Yeah.
That's South
3.
Common.
3 would be that.
Let's go 2. I know where South is. We can get there pretty quick.
And you get a free amiibo.
Really?
Look at you go. Animal Crossing.
Woo!
I don't know the.
I'll take Lottie off.
You have one.
I don't have Lottie.
You don't have Lottie?
I don't have Lottie.
That's surprising. I'm actually surprised that you don't have Lottie.
Oh god. Oh, you're doing this.
I'll always love that big Yoshi amiibo. And it works as a Yoshi amiibo.
Anywho.
Actually,
he doesn't have a Lottie.
I guess not.
There
you go.
Just for
and Zelda, isn't Zelda? You can save $10 on Zelda.
You have Zelda.
Oh,
do I want it for the Switch?
You don't want it. You don't want it. I'm not even buying it for the Switch.
You're not?
No,
okay.
I bought it for the Wii U.
If it was multiplayer,
did you actually reserve it?
Let's continue. Which one name?
I'll continue talking.
Yeah, keep going, and then we're gonna
watching movies.
We might be doing something.
We're cutting this short.
Oops.
Now,
that's
watched the new Nightmare on Elm Street finally.
We watched Friday the 13th the other night.
We did. Yeah. Hey.
Oh, I hit the wrong button.
I see what you mean with the with Freddy.
Yeah.
I like old Freddy better.
Yes.
Because he did both of them did do their crimes.
Yes.
But this guy was very creepy about it.
And not
I see what you mean about that. Like, super creepy about it. Like at least Robert Englund had fun with it.
Yeah.
He wasn't that creeper. He was just.
I thought this was Lottie.
I'm gonna have fun and I'm gonna just mess with you a little.
Right.
But no.
That's why I love Robert Englund's take on that whole thing. Is he had fun.
And I mean, there's only one character that's actually the same because I kind of looked at it after.
Done.
Reserve now.
Yes.
We're working. We're doing this.
Did he do it? He did it.
Has been sent to the store. We'll get a confirmation. We'll probably just go anyway. We'll just go.
We'll just head that way.
Check it out.
Yes or no, we'll go.
Thank you, guys.
Guys, we have a 4-player Splatoon team going.
Don't tell Berkeley. I'm just kidding.
What time is our thing?
We have to be at breakout for 3.
We'll just go after. We'll go after.
We can't because people are coming here after. We have to go like.
What time is it now?
Anywho, I watched Batman 2 out of Batman animated movies. That was it.
Okay, if this helps, we can also do more post-credit later.
No.
We'll just do it.
How was Pokemon?
It's a gong fucking show.
Is there enough people doing it?
I can't tell.
Oh.
You can't tell.
There's no live
There's
updates
no indication
to
of it at
how
all.
we're progressing, and if there are, it's not accurate. It is literally a gong show in Chicago
Gong
right
show.
Gong show. Excellent.
Gong show.
Brian watched Friday the 13th.
I've done on.
I watched Boss Babies. Boss Babies is a weird freaking movie.
It's on. Is it on, coming out on DVD soon?
It's already out. It's already out.
Is it?
But I found it.
Alec Baldwin. Right?
That's how we've always done that. It was on the street.
I found it on the ground.
Yeah, found it on the ground.
Don't watch it. I don't know. I don't recommend it.
I want to watch it though.
I mean, if you, I would watch it when there's not like.
That's what we'll do.
I'll do something while watching it.
And we'll rent
like I was
one
doing.
night just for.
I was doing Pokemon cards at the same time.
Oh, yeah.
So I was making a
There you
deck
go.
while I was doing it.
Yeah.
So I was like, my brain's off. Yeah, Pokemon Go is weird. I don't know if we're gonna get legendaries on Monday or tomorrow.
It might not happen.
Does my 6 help?
No,
Oh.
I don't even think my 100 helped.
You got 100?
Oh.
Yeah, I caught a ton.
So what is the number they're supposed to?
We don't know.
Oh,
So
it's
they're not
never
telling
been.
you
So-
anything?
So they'll probably just do it anyways.
That's what okay, so my thought process is because of how much server issues and how much lineup issues are happening in Chicago right now,
Yeah.
they might just go ahead and just release it.
I would assume that if they're not telling you numbers, I would assume
No.
they're just going to do it anyway.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
they can, as bad as it sounds, they could totally fudge their own numbers.
Correct.
They could.
If they're
Yeah.
not telling, it's like being the GM in any kind of tabletop
It's
RPG.
like, just
If
keep rolling
if
dice,
no
just
one
keep
knows your numbers. Like that's always the funniest part playing with Graham is
Yeah.
his book's right on the table
Oh,
as
yeah.
he's like crossing stuff out, and I'm usually sitting next to him.
Yeah.
So all of a sudden we beat someone, and he's like 0, and I look at him and it's like, Graham, you're the GM or something. Like Graham, you're the GM. Like, fix this. You can, you know.
You guys,
I'm helping.
fuck you guys.
I'm helping you.
I can't tell you if it's working. Anyways, we're gonna go.
We're gonna go get him
not-
the Switch. It's his bachelor party today.
Yeah.
So now the bachelor party starts with him getting the Switch.
Yes.
We're going to spend half the time just setting it up.
I'm going
It's
to.
gonna take take 5 seconds.
It's
to
gonna
set
take
up.
5 seconds to set up. We should just start a pool when people show up later of like just put a hat out and be like, pay for Brian's Switch.
Pay for Brian's Switch.
You don't have to buy him beer tonight. Pay for his Nintendo.
7. I'm helping.
Mine
I
is
haven't
not
caught
showing
any
up
today.
on. Mine is not showing.
I feel if I'm only gonna catch
I'm
2,
doing
I'm not
my
gonna help.
part.
I'm still at 2.
I'm doing my
Either
part.
way, folks, thanks for joining us. Sorry for cutting this short.
Impromptu. Sorry,
I
sorry I
will
brought
make
that
up for
up.
it next
Oh,
week.
that's okay.
That was my fault.
That's this works. This is awesome.
Hearthstone update, Frozen Throne. That's all I'm gonna add in there.
What?
Okay, there you go. Hearthstone. He
Coming
plays
out in August.
because he's at work when he can actually play like
Oh,
something
I will
like
play
Hearthstone.
Switch. Now you're gonna be playing a Switch.
Yeah,
we can
Switch with you. All right.
Evening.
Anyway,
Okay,
check us
we'll
out
see you
at
guys later.
VeritableNews.com. All that other stuff.
Hi.
Bye.
Bye.